Summary: Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. Hector Garcia. Book link. Click here. The Japanese concept of retirement does not exist in the same way as in Western cultures. Having a strong sense of purpose, or Ikigai, is very important. Studies of centenarians in Okinawa and other blue zones show they live longer and healthier lives. Factors include diet, exercise, Ikigai, and strong social ties. The Okinawan diet is plant-based, with little meat or processed food. They practice hara-hachi-bu, eating until they are 80% full. Meals have many small dishes, leading to eating less. Okinawans form moais, tight-knit social groups that provide emotional and financial support. Serving the community is part of many Okinawans' Ikigai. Some scientists believe aging can reach an escape velocity where technology helps increase life expectancy by at least 1 year per year, achieving biological immortality. Others think there are limits to the human lifespan. An active, adaptable mind is critical to staying youthful. When the mind is engaged, the body follows. Mental exercise and lifelong learning promote healthy longevity. Chronic stress accelerates aging. Managing stress through relaxation, meditation, time in nature, and nurturing social ties can help slow aging. Getting enough sleep, profound sleep, is essential for health and longevity. Most centenarians get 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Lack of sleep speeds up aging. Staying motivated and having a purpose gives life meaning as we age. Finding your Ikigai, which motivates you to get up in the morning, helps combat motivation loss as you age. Here are some key lifestyle factors that can slow the aging process. Exercise your brain. Engage in mental activities that challenge your brain, like learning a new skill, reading books, solving puzzles, etc. Mental exercise creates new neural connections and stimulates the growth of new neurons. This helps prevent age-related mental decline. Reduce stress. Chronic high levels of stress can accelerate aging. Practice mindfulness, meditation, yoga, or deep breathing to reduce stress. While some stress is good for you, too much stress releases cortisol and adrenaline, which can damage cells. Be more active and less sedentary. Sitting for prolonged periods speeds up aging. Engage in regular physical activity and limit sedentary behaviors like watching TV. Exercise releases antioxidants and hormones that slow down aging. Eat an anti-aging diet. A balanced diet is low in sugar and high in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean protein helps slow aging. Key components include foods high in antioxidants like leafy greens, cruciferous veggies, berries, and healthy fats like olive or avocado. Limit red meat and processed foods. Get enough sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Lack of sleep can accelerate aging by disrupting hormone levels and stress responses. Sleep is essential for cellular repair, memory consolidation, and cognitive performance. Maintain social connections. Strong social ties and an active social life are linked to longevity. Social interaction releases feel-good hormones that boost immunity and slow aging. Connecting to others also gives life more purpose and meaning. Limit unhealthy habits. Smoking, excessive drinking, and drug use speed up aging and reduce lifespan. Quitting these unhealthy habits can add years to your life. So, in summary, exercise your mind and body, manage your stress, eat healthy, get sufficient sleep, connect with others, and avoid unhealthy habits. Following these recommendations can help slow the aging process and allow you to age gracefully. Here is a summary of the passage. Logotherapy is a school of psychology founded by Viktor Frankl. It helps people find meaning and purpose in life. Logotherapy treats existential frustration and anguish by helping people discover their life's mission. This gives them motivation and helps them overcome obstacles. Logotherapy is different from psychoanalysis. It focuses on the future rather than the past. It deals with spiritual aspects of life, not just psychology. It is compatible with faith and religion. Its goal is meaning, not just pleasure or impulse satisfaction. Logotherapy sees existential crisis not as an illness but as an opportunity to find life's purpose. It helps guide people to discover their mission and meaning. Viktor Frankl believed that people need meaning and purpose to live. Health comes from pursuing goals and challenges, not just peace and comfort. The existential crisis comes from a lack of meaning and purpose. Logotherapy gives people reasons to live and overcome difficulties. Finding meaning and purpose motivates them and allows them to choose their attitude. Frankl saw firsthand in Nazi camps that meaning and purpose could help people survive even the worst circumstances. His experiences inspired his theories of logotherapy. According to Frankl, he who has a why to live for can bear with almost anyhow. Meaning gives us strength and endurance. That covers the essence of the key concepts discussed regarding logotherapy and Viktor Frankl's views on meaning, purpose, and existential crisis. Please let me know if you would like me to explain anything in the summary in more detail. Modern societies encourage people to do what is expected rather than pursue their purpose or meaning in life. This can lead to feelings of emptiness, anxiety, and even suicide. Viktor Frankl developed logotherapy, which focuses on helping people find meaning and purpose. He found that having a sense of purpose helped concentration camp prisoners survive. Logotherapy teaches that we discover life's meaning rather than create it. It encourages humor, accepting suffering, and focusing on decisions rather than circumstances. Frankl shares several case studies showing how logotherapy helped patients. An unhappy diplomat found meaning in a new career. A suicidal mother found meaning in the lives of her children. A grieving doctor found meaning in sparing his wife from suffering. Shoma Morita developed Morita therapy in Japan around the same time. It teaches accepting emotions rather than controlling them, focusing on current actions rather than eliminating symptoms, and finding life's purpose. Morita compared emotions to weather. We can observe but not control them. Morita therapy focuses on developing character through action and experience rather than intellectualizing problems. The 4 phases of Morita therapy are isolation, acceptance of emotions, purposeful action/occupation, and integration/relapse prevention. The therapy aims to develop character and purpose to face any situation. Logotherapy and Morita therapy share fundamental principles: accept what you cannot control, focus on purpose and meaning, and develop character through action. Having a sense of purpose and meaning can help relieve emptiness and anxiety. The concept of flow refers to the state of complete immersion in an activity, characterized by intense focus, total concentration on the task at hand. No distractions, loss of self-consciousness, temporary loss of ego or sense of self, merging of action and awareness. Distorted sense of time, hours can pass in minutes, or minutes stretch on endlessly. Effortless action, things seem to happen automatically, without a sense of struggle. Blissful feeling, sense of ecstasy, deep enjoyment, and rushed activation of reward centers in the brain. 7 conditions for achieving flow state: knowing what to do, clear goals and immediate feedback. Knowing how to do it, mastery of skills required. Knowing how well you are doing, ongoing feedback on progress. Knowing where to go, sense of progression toward a destination or end. Perceiving significant challenges, the task is challenging and challenging. Outside comfort zone but within the ability. Perceiving significant skills, ability to meet and navigate challenges. Being free from distractions, full engagement and freedom from worries or self-consciousness. Strategies to increase flow: choose an activity at the edge of your abilities. Somewhat challenging but within reach based on your skills and knowledge. Minimize distractions. Reduce noise and interruptions. Turn off electronics. Find a secluded space. Develop clear goals and feedback. Know what is required to progress and how well you are doing. Master the skills and obtain the knowledge required. Significant skills matched significant challenges. Ongoing practice and learning. Focus fully on the task. Pay close attention to progress and navigation. Ignore unrelated thoughts. Enjoy the experience. Take pleasure in the challenges and in stretching your abilities. Flow is blissful and rewarding. The more time spent in flow, the more opportunities for growth, excellence, and meaning. Flow fuels motivation, creativity, skill development, and, ultimately, Ikigai. Achieving flow requires a clear objective and focused concentration on a single task. Having a vague or poorly defined objective leads to wasted time, energy, and mental blocks. A concrete objective helps provide direction and motivation. Multitasking severely inhibits achieving flow and reduces productivity, retention, and creativity. It is better to focus on one thing at a time. Minimizing distractions by turning off technology helps create the ideal conditions for achieving flow. Setting aside time for single tasking and minimizing interruptions leads to greater productivity and well-being. The Pomodoro technique recommends working in focused bursts, such as 25 minutes of work followed by 5 minutes of rest. Find the rhythm that works for you. Start and end your work sessions with rituals you enjoy. Train your mind to avoid distractions. Find a space free of distractions. If necessary, keep looking until you find the right place. Group related tasks together and do them at once. Bundle routine tasks together too. Flow provides many benefits, like a focused mind, living in the present, and losing track of time. Distraction has many downsides, like a wandering mind, worry, and inefficiency. In Japan, artisans, takumi, engineers, Inventors and fans, otakus, understand the importance of flow. They apply an intense focus even to essential tasks. Traditional craftspeople in Japan are skilled experts, takumi, devoted to their craft. Their work requires precision and artistry gained through years of practice. An example is a makeup brush artisan who individually places each bristle. Steve Jobs admired Japanese craft's simplicity, quality, and artistry. He was especially fond of an artisan named Yukio Shakunaga, who made high-quality porcelain using mountain clay and a specialized technique. Jobs bought many pieces from him over the years. Japanese artisans, engineers, philosophy, and cuisine share a sophisticated simplicity and attention to detail. They are constantly improving their craft. Examples are sushi chef Jiro and his son, who has devoted over 80 years to making sushi. Despite the repetitiveness, they achieve a flow state and continue improving. In summary, cultivating flow and focus is critical to mastery and purpose. Rituals, minimizing distractions, continuous progress, and devotion to one's craft can help achieve an optimal flow state. The Japanese chefs Jiro and Yoshikazu Ono achieve a flow state while making sushi. They become fully immersed in their work and lose track of time. They work in a peaceful environment that allows them to concentrate. Even after receiving 3 Michelin stars, they kept their small restaurant and served only 10 patrons at a time. For them, work conditions and quality are more important than money. The film director Hayao Miyazaki can achieve a flow state through his work. He is passionate about drawing and spends most of his time at Studio Ghibli drawing. He announced his retirement but could not stop drawing and returned to work the next day. Retirement is difficult for those with a strong Ikigai or passion, like Miyazaki. Like Einstein, some artists and scientists can achieve flow through their work and continue doing it until they die. They protect the time that makes them happy, even if it means being reclusive. Murakami, the novelist, is an example. Adding complexity or challenges can achieve microflow or small moments of enjoyment during mundane tasks. The elevator operator in Tokyo and Bill Gates washing dishes are examples. They follow a procedure and try to improve to make the tasks more engaging. Meditation is another way to achieve flow more quickly. By focusing your attention, you can calm your mind. The South Korean Olympic archer meditated for 2 hours daily to prepare and achieve flow during the competition. The key is focusing on your breath, failing to achieve perfect silence or nirvana. Meditation trains your mind to focus and achieve flow. In summary, finding ways to fully immerse in an activity through work, tasks, meditation, or other means can lead to a flow state. Protecting the time for this and minimizing distractions is critical. Here is a summary of some critical philosophies and life lessons from the longest living people in the world. Maintain a positive and humorous outlook on life. Jean Calment, who lived to 122, said, "Everything is fine despite her health issues." Staying positive and not worrying too much seems critical. Keep your mind and body active and busy. As Walter Bruning said, keeping active with work, exercise, hobbies, and social interaction keeps you alive longer. Help others. Walter Bruning attributed part of his longevity to habitually helping others. Staying socially connected and giving to others is essential. Do not fear death. Walter Bruning believed that since death is inevitable, we should not fear it. Accepting mortality and not being preoccupied with death allows one to enjoy the present moment more fully. Eat in moderation and stay well nourished. Some, like Misao Okawa and Maria Capovilla, ate simple but nourishing diets, avoiding excess calories, sugar, and meat. Moderation and nutrition are keys. Have a thirst for life. Even into old age, many supercentenarians are interested in life, people, world events, hobbies, etc. Curiosity and a zest for life keep the mind sharp and give life meaning. Relax and enjoy simple pleasures. As Misao Okawa said, learning to relax, rest, sleep, and find enjoyment in simple things allows you to live longer. Avoiding stress and busyness for the sake of being busy is essential. Maintain independence for as long as possible. Many supercentenarians lived on their own and cared for themselves late into life. Independence and self-sufficiency provide purpose and meaning. Asking for help when needed, though, is also essential. My analysis covers significant life philosophies and lessons from the world's longest living people. Maintaining an attitude of joy, purpose, independence, and moderation, helping others, and avoiding fear of death seem crucial to living a long, happy, meaningful life. The authors traveled to Ogami, a town on Okinawa Island in Japan known for having many centenarians. They had to rent a house and get help from the local government to arrange interviews with some of the oldest residents. Ogami seemed frozen in time, with its residents living focused on the present moment. The town did not have a clear center. Houses were scattered, and people lived in small clusters. Two locals, Taira and Yuki, met the authors and explained that volunteer work and community groups called moai were an essential part of life in Ogami. Ogami was a very green, mountainous place. Most 3,200 residents lived in tiny houses near the sea or valleys. Finding space in a few restaurants is too much work. Yuki, 88, and a 99-year-old woman drove the authors to another restaurant that usually had space. The older residents of Ogami seemed very active and independent. In summary, the key points were the close community ties, focus on volunteering, living in the present moment, staying active and independent, and living close to nature in Ogami's green, mountainous landscape. Once out of the hustle and bustle of the jungle, the villagers finally sit down to eat at a local restaurant. Yuki, a resident, says she rarely eats at restaurants since most of her food comes from her garden and fish from her friend Tanaka. The restaurant serves slow, organic food grown locally. However, Yuki says that food is unimportant and that the secret to longevity is smiling and enjoying life. The village has a rich social life revolving around community centers in 17 neighborhoods. Each neighborhood has leaders who organize social activities and events to promote longevity. We attend birthday celebrations for villagers turning 99, 94, and 89. The villagers emphasize celebrating each day in life. In addition to community celebrations, spirituality is integral to the villagers' lives. They practice Ryukyu Shindo, combining elements of Chinese, Japanese, and native Okinawan religions. They believe in many spirits inhabiting the natural world that must be appeased. Women play an important spiritual role. Ancestor worship is also crucial. Each person has an eternal essence or maki, which can be passed between people and sometimes needs to be freed after death. The villagers seem happily busy pursuing their purpose or Ikigai relaxedly. As one saying goes, the grand essentials to happiness in this life are something to do, love, and hope for. We interviewed many of the oldest villagers about their life philosophies, Ikigai, and longevity secrets. Do not worry. Smile, open your heart, and spend time with others. Anxiety can be avoided by greeting others daily. Cultivate good habits. Wake early, garden, eat homegrown vegetables, stay active physically and mentally, eat a variety, work, honor ancestors, and exercise daily. In summary, the villagers of Ogami lead long, happy lives by fostering community, spirituality, purpose, and healthy habits while avoiding worry. Their secrets to longevity lie in their lifestyle and outlook. The population of Okinawa enjoys the highest life expectancy in Japan, thanks in large part to diet. The traditional Okinawan diet emphasizes a wide variety of foods, especially vegetables and fruits. Okinawans eat at least 5 servings and up to 7 different fruits and vegetables per day. Grains like rice and noodles are staples. Limited sugar, usually in the form of cane sugar. Okinawans consume 1/3 less sugar than other Japanese. Fish 3 times a week and pork 1 to 2 times a week. Meat is eaten in moderation. Smaller portion sizes and fewer calories overall due to the concept of hara hachibu, eat until you are 80% full. The typical Okinawan consumes 400 fewer calories per day than other Japanese. Less salt. Okinawans eat about half the amount of salt as other Japanese. The Okinawan diet emphasizes eating nutritionally dense foods, watching portions and calories, limiting sugar and salt, and staying socially connected. These factors have been linked to health and longevity. The concept of hara hachibu, or eating until 80% complete, is an ancient idea that likely contributes to the health and longevity of Okinawans. Eating less than desired may increase life expectancy. The traditional Okinawan diet and lifestyle provide a model of healthy living that contributes to a long and active life. Here is a summary of the nutritional value discussed in the passage. Calorie restriction and intermittent fasting can extend lifespan and health span. They reduce the risk of obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and cancer. Calorie restriction also lowers insulin-like growth factor 1, IGF-1, associated with aging. The Okinawan diet is high in antioxidants from foods like tofu, miso, tuna, carrots, cabbage, seaweed, sweet potatoes, etc. Antioxidants slow down cell oxidation and neutralize free radicals that cause aging. Green tea and jasmine tea, snaphead cha, are prevalent in Okinawa. They are high in antioxidants and have benefits like lowering cholesterol, reducing heart attack risk, strengthening the immune system, relieving stress, etc. Shiku wasa is a citrus fruit high in nobulatin, an antioxidant that protects against arteriosclerosis, cancer, diabetes, and obesity. A diet high in vegetables, oily fish, fruits like berries, olive oil, and red wine in moderation can combat aging by reducing free radicals and inflammation in the body. Avoiding refined sugar, processed grains, and red meat also helps. Gentle movement and exercises like yoga, tai chi, and qigong promote longevity. They provide benefits such as slowing age-related diseases, improving flexibility and balance, and reducing stress and depression. Prolonged sitting should be avoided. Radio. This is a traditional Japanese morning exercise routine done in groups to promote community spirit and well-being. The passage covers the main highlights on nutrition, antioxidants, essential foods, and drinks, and the importance of movement and gentle exercise for anti-aging and longevity. Let me know if you would like me to explain anything in the summary further. Radio also refers to morning calisthenics practiced in Japan, often over loudspeakers. It consists of gentle stretching and joint exercises for 5 to 10 minutes. It is meant to wake up the body and promote mobility and flexibility. Yoga originated in India. It aims to unite the mind and body. There are many styles, including Hatha Yoga, which focuses on poses and breathing. The sun salutation is a famous Hatha Yoga sequence of 12 poses. Tai Chi is a Chinese martial art that has become popular as a gentle exercise. Different styles, such as the Yang style, have slow, fluid movements. Fundamental principles include controlling movement through stillness, overcoming force through finesse, and harmony of mind and body. One move is wave hands like clouds, which imitates the movement of clouds. Qigong is a Chinese practice focused on cultivating life energy or qi. It combines gentle movement, breathing, and meditation. Benefits include improved balance, flexibility, and cardiovascular health. In summary, these traditional practices from Asia have become popular forms of gentle exercise and wellness practices worldwide. They aim to cultivate harmony of mind and body through movement, breathing, and meditation. Regular practice of these disciplines may yield physical and mental benefits. Resilience refers to coping with difficulties and setbacks in life. Resilient people stay focused on their goals and priorities without getting discouraged. Resilience is associated with flexibility, adaptability, and concentrating on what we can control rather than what we cannot. Emotional resilience can be cultivated through philosophies like Buddhism and Stoicism. Buddhism teaches concepts like impermanence, non-attachment, and mindfulness that can help build resilience. The Buddha renounced a life of luxury to find meaning and happiness through these teachings. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, focuses on accepting what we cannot change and making the best of any situation. Key concepts include focusing on what we can control, not relying on external circumstances for happiness, and maintaining a calm outlook. Techniques for cultivating resilience include meditation, mindfulness, gratitude, optimism, connecting with others, and avoiding excessive stimulation like social media. Wabi-sabi is a Japanese philosophy that finds beauty in imperfection and impermanence. It helps cultivate resilience by teaching us to accept flaws and transition. The main takeaway is that resilience is a skill that can be developed to help us better handle difficulties in life while maintaining focus and calm. Philosophies and techniques like Buddhism, Stoicism, mindfulness, and Wabi-sabi can help build our resilience over time. Zeno sought a balanced life after rejecting extreme wealth and extreme asceticism. He founded Stoicism, which teaches that one can enjoy life's pleasures as long as one remains detached from them and prepared to lose them. Stoicism and Buddhism both aim to curb negative emotions and control desires. They encourage practices like negative visualization, imagining the worst that could happen to prepare oneself. Stoics believe one should focus on control and accept what one cannot. Buddhist meditation and mantras help one observe emotions without getting carried away. Both philosophies emphasize living in the present moment and accepting impermanence. Concepts like wabi-sabi, finding beauty in imperfection and transience, and ichigo, this moment exists only now, reflect the Buddhist view of impermanence. Japanese culture is more accepting of impermanence. Anti-fragility refers to things that gain from disorder. Taleb proposes this term for things that get stronger when harmed, unlike fragile, robust, or resilient things. Some towns in Japan were anti-fragile, recovering stronger after disasters, while others remained fragile ghost towns. In summary, Stoicism and Buddhism offer wisdom and practices for cultivating resilience and coping with difficulties in life. Accepting impermanence and living in the present help avoid being overly disturbed by what one cannot control. Some concepts from Japanese culture also reflect these philosophies. Anti-fragility is an ideal of gaining strength through difficulties. The earthquake and tsunami in 2011 demonstrated the fragility of the Fukushima nuclear power plant, but also the resilience of the Japanese people. While the nuclear facility is still recovering and will be for decades, The Japanese quickly returned to everyday life. Some businesses, like construction companies, benefited from the disaster and grew stronger, demonstrating anti-fragility. To increase anti-fragility in our own lives, create redundancies. Have multiple sources of income or friend groups so you are independent of them. Take small risks while being conservative in other areas. For example, invest most of your money in a stable fund but put a small amount in higher risk, higher reward investments. Get rid of fragile elements. Reduce or eliminate toxic relationships, debt, unhealthy habits, or excessive social media use. Adopting an anti-fragile mindset means not fearing setbacks and using them as opportunities to grow stronger. Life's imperfections and hardships make it worth living. Once you find your purpose or Ikigai, pursue it passionately and find meaning in each moment. Mitsuo Ida's haikus reflect themes of living in and appreciating the present moment, as that is where you will find your Ikigai or purpose. Discover your Ikigai by following your intuition and curiosity, doing things that fill you with meaning, and surrounding yourself with loved ones. The 10 rules of Ikigai are: stay active, don't retire, take it slow, do not overeat, surround yourself with good friends, stay in shape, smile often, spend time in nature, be grateful, share your wisdom, find your Ikigai or purpose and pursue it passionately. Here is a summary of the suggestions and main ideas. Be grateful every day. Appreciate life and the simple things. Maintain an attitude of gratitude. Live in the present moment. Do not dwell on the past or worry too much about the future. Focus on today and live fully right now. Pursue your passion and purpose. Discover your Ikigai, which energizes you and gives life deep meaning. Make that the center of your days. Find flow in as much as possible. When immersed in an activity you love, time passes quickly. Seek out and cultivate flow moments. Follow the examples of masters and centenarians. They share lifestyle factors in common: move naturally, eat healthily, connect with the community, reduce stress, and have a sense of purpose or meaning. Emulate them. Adopt an Okinawan diet and eat for longevity. Focus on plant-based, natural, unprocessed foods. Limit calories and practice intermittent fasting. Stay hydrated and enjoy turmeric and green tea. Move gently and naturally. Sit less, walk, and stand more. Practice yoga, tai chi, qigong, or similar. Flexibility and balance exercises are essential. Movement is life. Build resilience through adversity and accept imperfection. Take a stoic mindset. Appreciate the concept of wabi-sabi, imperfect yet imperfect beauty. Grow from hard times. Connect to something greater. Faith or spiritual practice plays a role in life and longevity for many long-lived people. In summary, the suggestions for longevity and happiness center around self-reflection, living purposefully, caring for body and mind, focusing on quality relationships, and maintaining an optimistic outlook. The specific habits of movement, diet, rest, and reducing stress provide a holistic approach based on examples from the world's longest-lived people. Finding meaning and flow daily significantly contributes to well-being and longevity. Here is a summary of the key points. Ikigai is a Japanese concept that refers to having a purpose or reason for being, which gives life deep meaning and makes it worth living. The Blue Zones, including Okinawa, Japan, are home to some of the world's longest-living people. Their longevity secrets include solid social connections, moderate caloric intake, regular exercise, low stress, and a sense of purpose. Ikigai. Anti-aging practices like maintaining an active mind and body, managing stress, reducing excessive sitting, and nurturing positive attitudes can help slow aging. Logotherapy and Morita therapy are psychotherapeutic approaches focused on finding meaning and purpose. They share some similarities with the concept of Ikigai. Achieving a state of flow, being deeply immersed in an activity, is a crucial strategy for discovering and nurturing your Ikigai. Microflow refers to achieving flow in mundane daily tasks. Profiles of supercentenarians and Ikigai artists inspire. Interviews with Okinawan centenarians reveal keys to their longevity, including assertive community ties, moderate caloric intake, and physical activity. The Okinawan diet, centered around vegetables, tofu, seafood, green tea, and chikawa fruit, contributes to longevity. Harahachi-bu, eating until you are 80% complete, is a crucial practice. Gentle exercises like radio taiso, yoga, tai chi, and qigong promote flexibility, balance, and breathing, all supporting longevity and well-being. Resilience, the ability to adapt to adversity, and wabi-sabi, embracing impermanence and imperfections, are philosophical perspectives that align well with Ikigai. Anti-fragility refers to gain from a disorder. The 10 rules of Ikigai summarize the fundamental principles covered in the book to help readers discover and nurture their Ikigai. Book link click here.